Good morning, everyone. Welcome to Mussey Hill, day 104 of the state championships, it feels like. And the state championships are proudly sponsored by Experience Gold Coast, and all the finals are hosted here at Club Musgrave. Special thanks Queensland Government, Sports and Rec, and the Bowls Queensland Match Committee. Oh, nice to thank myself. And the bell has just rung for the start of this game. Queensland Bowls is proudly sponsored and supported by Mullins Northern Law, Queensland Government, BCIB Insurance Brokers, TGI Puma, J Carroll Club Promotions, Bioscapes Group. I'm Jim C. Commentating on my left, I've got nobody. We've got a great game forecast. We have Paul Warren and Roger. I remember when Paul Warren won the district singles one year, might be 8 years ago, 9 years ago. And Roger Manning plays a lot with Alan Newman, wins plenty of things. As for the other crew from at Mackay, we have Mick Walsh, commonly known as Biscuits, and Peter Blackburn, as everybody knows as Pistol Pete. Both been playing district events for 30 plus years. If I said 40, I might be going a little high, but it'll be closer to 40 than 30. Have won many things, and this is in the over 60s, so it's 3 bowl pairs. Now we've got Paul and Roger playing with sticks. And Biscuit's playing with his left hand just to make it level. Just about tucked that kitty up. Well, he's got 2 shots out of it. This event is played, will be finalised tonight, so don't give up watching. We'll be on till well into the night. We're thinking the grand final mightn't start till 6, it may be 5:30. We also have the open pairs playing at the same stage as the last 16 for the open pairs as well as the over 60s. So we'll be live streaming over 60s, then the open pairs quarter, semi-final of the over 60s, and the grand final of the open pairs. First bowl down here by Roger Manning's just about drawn this. Ooh, pulled up. 1.5. And for those people that played here in most, if anybody's never played against Pistol before, he's got bowls that turn. He looked like knocking that bowl up, but he came inside it fair way. Anybody who played here early in the tournament would know how much it rained here. On Monday it rained 6 inches here, but 8 inches at some of the other clubs. Roger is in the same spot. I'm going to say still 2. And Peter will have to come around him, which he probably will with his bowls. If he arrives, he'd draw one. Would have been good enough grass to count. And it might be a bit of a block. We've got Mrs. Biscuits and Josh, the first two people up. They're out of bed. That is Dahlia Walsh, as everybody knows. Here comes Roger. There's only one blocking him. None blocking him now. And he dropped that little short. Still one on a measure. Well, Pista's put it out in the grass area. He only has to arrive to make another, and I think he will. Here he comes. A definite maybe. Ooh, down sticks. Take that one out. No. We'll measure it. For all those Mussey Hill members that are watching this, that's two. This one mightn't make it. Couldn't see that for sure. For all Musgrave Hill members, we have a knockout game in the Open. One skip is Ryan Bester and one skip is Sean Baker. The two stars of Mussey Hill, the two bowls coordinators, are playing one another. And there you go. Mick, or Biscuits, is renowned for not being able to throw the kitty very well. So he's thrown that one right over to the peg. It just stayed on. And looking that way down the track, you can see the scarring of the green. Been playing here for, what I was going to say 14 days. It's 16 days. Great shot. We'd say 2 for a guess, Robbie, and we'll fix it up when they do the scoreboard if it was 3. Sam Roberts, all the looks of a cracking day. It is a cracking day after all the rain we've had. Chance of rain is 0. And for Windy Hill, the flags are hardly moving. Get that one away so well, Michael. It might get behind. Mary Ingram must be one of our most regular members. 11:30, watching from Fife in Scotland. Roger's a bit closer here, or a lot closer. Whoops. It was Paul Warren. Club Marucci, which I'm pretty sure that's where he was when I was still at the sunny coast. Plenty of player movement around Gold Coast and the Sunshine Coast. Left it behind. Yes, interesting day yesterday, getting the cards done in the 20-minute break, finding the winners of the sections and getting them back out on the green quickly. We had a 20-minute break. Some of them played for 10 minutes to decide who won the section. Put the scores into the computer, write the cards out, and some didn't hand their cards in till 2 minutes before the start, so things were going pretty quickly. Well, we'll call that a blocker. It's right in Roger's eye. He'll have to change. Did he change? Somewhere near something. No. Couldn't see much indication. They both got their arms folded. Can't quite see Paul's arms there, but I could see him through the window. Pete will do a bit of turning here. Pistols bowls are famous for getting a little bit of turn out of them. Now this is going to do something to somebody. Nope. Touched it, but didn't get it out. Safe skipper's shot. Imagine he's holding after looking at those last two bowls. Pete didn't want to go anywhere near it, and Roger was trying to go near it. It's a bit wider. We'll find out who's got the shot now as Paul gets the mat. So I was completely wrong. And we're thinking 2-2. We'll see the scoreboard shortly. Two, 3. 3 on the first end, Robbie. Thrown it a bit longer than the last end going that way. Hello, we've got some ones here. On the TV rink, Pistol and Wilshie, go get 'em. The more he drinks, the more they turn. Okay. It actually went in the ditch, that bowl of Mick's. Paul misses that, he'd be somewhere near it. Just enough to make sure that it dropped too far short to be in the count later on. He's improved somewhat. Well, I suppose he improved somewhat because the first one was in the ditch. Had the right line and get 3 goes in a row. Pretty good track. Well, part of the equation, if you drop 2 short ones, you got to make sure that third one's up, Robbie. you drop 3 short ones, you've got to walk away from your skipper when you cross over. Well, I suppose you bowl 2 bowls smack on the line and 1 in the ditch. Last time I saw Biscuits, he had one of those South Suburban shirts on. Obviously now he's North Mackay. As everybody has to wear a shirt, that is their primary club. Just about up. No, right smack. Someone threw the kitty 1.5 metres short. If it was up there 1.5 metres, it'd be a fantastic head. Pistol thinks he'll put another one right there and amongst the rest of them. Tony Marie says, go the Mackay boys. Did he get through that gap? Heard of a bloke walk the Great Wall of China. That's starting to get a little bit like the Great Wall of China. 5 poles across. Oh, Pistol, how are you going to find that gap? Hello, Fletch. We've got them everywhere at the front. And this one will be shot. Well, it's got more weight on it. It's got to find that gap. I'm not sure how many that is. 3, maybe 4. Four, I think. I saw most of his hand. It was 4 or 5, so I think we'd go 4, Robbie. Gavin Bradford. And we're starting to get a few comments on the other one as well now, Robbie. Annette Kleinhans. We've got Dougie playing here. Michael Judd. Skips Nightmare that head. Neil Holt. Adam Hall on. We haven't got Brian. I'm not exactly sure, but I think he's having some tests done. Okay. It'll be afternoon when he gets here. We'll have had lunch and getting back out at 20 to 12, so we'll be halfway through the second game. We had a day off, Gavin, after that 6 inches of rain that everybody got. Some places got 8. And having a day off was because the greenkeepers with the grass greens couldn't allow us on. They were far too wet to play. We had 129 games, so we had a afternoon where we didn't have to be at bowls, and caught up with the Hall of Fame, who I hadn't seen for some number of years. Mark Argent and Collie Hall. It's good to catch up. See Argie a bit, but haven't seen Collie Hall for many years. Llewellyn Ranart having his first roll up in 3 weeks. Well, it feels like it's the first time in 3 weeks I've had 2 days of sunshine. James Tuttle. I missed that one, James. Good luck to the Mackay boys. Not too far away by Roger. Going through how far? Got a bit of run in that little patch where we're trying to help the greenkeepers a bit. We've been playing on wet greens. Pick up the kitty on its way. No, just draw it back, nearly a back knock. See a bit of breeze coming through. We were talking about not blowing much at Windy Hill. There we go. You draw one close, I'll draw one touching. Haven't got much on, Pete. Can't play too quick in case you get your own. Wayne Handley, Pistol and Walshy. Haven't got anything easy on, Pistol. You're pretty happy just to be one down. And he's using the happy idea of just trying to draw to it. It's a big effort. Can't go much better than that. Second shot. Second shot 3 inches away isn't a bad shot. Hope of things to come for the Mackay boys after that good shot of Pistols, not getting shot, but saying that there might be some more coming. It's 5 last end apparently, it's 8-3. Eight 3 after 4. There were some good games last night. Nelson boys got away with their game. They won by 4. They got a 6 on about the 4th last end. Ryan Burnett and Ryan Bester got 3 on the last end when they were 1 behind with tight bowls against Dowling and Cohen Lipton. David McCann. Wind's eased off a little bit again. It was blowing that top flag pretty hard 5 minutes ago. Oh, there it is. It's again. Imagine it'll come this afternoon. Robbie?
Yeah, I would think so. I'd rather have the wind than the rain, though.
No, there's no rain. This'll be the best one. Ah, Robbie's actually put headphones on. Doesn't happen very often, ladies and gentlemen.
Oh, it happened a bit yesterday, Jimmy.
Got a bit yesterday.
I just thought I'd give you a little bit of somebody to bounce off.
Well, pretty hard commentating by yourself all the time. Who we got over here? Debbie Mackenzie's cheering for Mackay. Biscuits didn't like that one. Turned his back on it immediately.
The guys are struggling to quite get the feel of this rink at the moment.
Yep. It's, if we say it's too paced, from playing mostly the other way, due to our way we have lunch and have to swing the cameras around. We've got a little bit of fast, slow, fast, slow, fast, slow going for it on it. Or should I say slow, heavy, slow, heavy, slow, heavy.
And we've got
I shouldn't say the word fast.
Quite a crosswind there as well.
Yep.
Those flags, you can see the flag in the corner.
It's starting to whip a bit there.
Yeah, they certainly are, and it's not constant.
Wonder Roger. Pete's going to play a tighter hand. Speed's going to beat him. Well, we've got a few coming on board over on this side of the screen. Mary Ann Harrigan cheering for Mackay. And Fuzz Zimmerman, the sun is shining. It's 2 days on the trot.
And we're hoping it's going to be a lot more.
It's going to get cloudy, but it's going to be cloudy but no rain.
Well, the biggest thing is we need a little bit of sunshine, a bit of wind just to dry these greens out. In fact, the whole greens right around the coast need a lot of drying out.
It was nice rain, watching some of that rain when we were under the roof at Paradise Point. Being an ex-cane farmer, you love a bit of rain, but being a bowls match committee, you hate a bit of rain.
Yep. Oh, that wasn't really rain, that was torrential downpour rather than rain.
Yeah, it was pretty good. Even the people from Cairns thought it was a decent sort of shower.
And once that wind turned around to the north and started blowing in the mistiness through the carpet area, yeah, it was amazing.
Yes, it was that much juice in the air, it was almost spitting inside under the roof. One more, makes 9-3.
Sorry. Wrong.
One for that cough, Robbie.
No, that's yours there.
Oh, right. Okay, you get the right one. Okay, half an hour gone. 5 ends played. We've got 5 half hours to play. So at rate, the way these guys are going, they're getting their game played. 21 ends is equivalent. We were banking on to 16 ends in the other, but
okay. I've got that wrong up on the top scoreboard.
Yep, 21 ends for the 3 bowl pairs.
I'll get that fixed.
I guess talking about the speed of the green might favour the Sunshine Coast, where you don't get much sunshine. You get as much rain as the Gold Coast. Good bowling. And Mackay greens are always been fairly fast, but now both of these guys play at clubs with carpet. And the south one probably runs fast 17. I haven't actually played on the one at North Mackay. Oh, that's Goose Ponds. We've been there, and it's a fantastic facility, Goose Ponds, and we will be going back there for the Champion of Champions this year.
Yes, it's a nice venue for that. It's 2 good undercover carpets that run very good.
Yes. Well, Helens Vale and Paradise Point are top range down here, and I would think that the Goose Ponds is in that category. I didn't roll on it, but I watched 6 days of bowls on it. It'll be 8 days this time with the mixed pairs involved. Got your work cut out, Pistol. You're 6 behind and 2 down. That'll only be to hit the opposition with. Going well, our state arm bowling pair. Well, back over here. We have Annette asking how Doug's going. We've got a roving reporter going round after 8 ends to find out, so that'll be another 10 minutes, quarter of an hour, I would think, Annette. He's on the next rink.
He's 2.
Oh. That was nearly some result. Touched any of those bowls. Score on the next rink with 5-2. Can't quite read the letters on the board through the window.
Hang on, I'll get it for you in a sec. I'm just getting this scoreboard fixed up.
Okay, Robbie will get out his telescope.
Okay, that looks a bit better.
Here we have Carmel Kerwin cheering for Pistol. That's 3. We're still coming down that forehand. Only Pete's bowls could come back from there. And they didn't quite come back from there. I think that's another 3.
Didn't quite see the
It
fingers.
just went up above the screen.
I think it was 3.
Yeah, there's definitely 3. $11, definitely 2.
2 is 11.
11 on the scoreboard.
Okay. And on the rink next door where Doug is, the guy standing right in front of the board, he's just changing it over. Doug's on the right hand side, Jimmy, anyway. And
Well, he's putting the mat down.
after 6 ends.
He's 11-2.
Yep.
He's up 11-2 after 6 ends. We've got that one under control. Rodney Howard, watching from Airlie Beach. That's Manny country, isn't it?
Yes, it certainly is. Must get there one day. They tell me it's very nice. Okay, Paul's starting to get the hang of the weight of this rink now. It's good.
It's a fair track. Got to try and find this in between speed through the fast and the slow. And Doug's got a stick too.
Yes, there's a few out there with sticks today. Keeps them in the game.
And he's chopped the kitty back a little bit on the next door game. Got to arrive for shot. Right track. Just had to arrive for anything more. Anything further than that was...
I see Rogers claiming the shot there. We'll just have
Jack High one would be shot. Oh, Rogers claiming the shot.
Yeah. Oh, I'm not too sure. Looking at the side view,
You reckon? No,
it's going to be close.
fairly close. Thought that light colour one, I thought it was exactly Jack High. That would have made it shot.
It's very close.
Greg Coletti's watching from the Laidley Hospital. Shouldn't go to the Laidley Hospital. There's a lot of sick people there. Kerry Green's got out of bed, saying good morning to all. Rogers, not quite.
His weight wasn't too bad. He's probably only about 3 or 4 inches short of Jack level.
Pistol's got the weight. He's not up.
It's in that little fairy ring area there. They are slowing up quite dramatically.
Mark Payne, morning men. Okay. Rogers a bit slow this time. Betty Archer from Serena. You've got to come inside the first one, and it's only speed that beats you. Gets in enough this time. Not sure.
that should be the shot.
Find a way through all those bowls, Pistol. Yes, it is the shot. Need a little tickle and shot. No, too big a tickle. Mick will have to do the measuring. Llewellyn Robinson from Billawheeler. Another great day for bowls. It's going to be in. Oh, first one's in. Another 2, we'd say.
Yep.
And Merv Howell watching from Bega. Kenneth Ingram. Rarely have a chance for a Bargara sunrise, Kenny. It's our sleep-in day today because we did cards and Bowlslink until after 10 o'clock last night. The place we normally drink at was closed, so we could sleep in till 5:30 this morning. Robbie Allen will be jealous of that.
Yeah.
So we've been getting up at 4:30, and with the 4 games last night, we didn't finish doing cards and rinks until after 10. Very enjoyable.
Yes, I was quite surprised this morning. I got here at 6 and you weren't here, Jimmy. So.
It's the first time we haven't been here at 5:30 for a while to see what the greenkeepers thought of how their greens were going to be underwater.
We thought you slipped in.
We did. We slept until 5:30. We just went off over here on these 2
tablets.
Oh, they're back on.
Yeah, the internet's just having a little hiccup here and there. We're running on the club NBN hardwired, so it shouldn't be too many dramas. It's normally very, very good, but this seems to be a little bit static today.
We've got Matthew. Yes, Kenny, we told the old story 2 times in the last 4 days of the old you and Georgie playing, Greg Halpin and Ian Shoeback, and how the unruly spectators were, like John C. and Charlie Hayes. It's a great story. Internet is shit again. It only clicked out and it's back on. Righto, Biscuits is struggling. He's got this one away much better. He had to arrive, but he's going through that second patch. Clive Williams, Marucci boys doing to Pistol what they did to me last year.
Yes, they certainly started off with the flyer.
This one's close to. Close-ish.
Yeah, very good bowl.
Jeff Russell. Yes. One of our leading players from Bargara knows the rules there. Don't ring me before 9:30. One for Pistol.
Well done.
You're down 13-3. 4 down on the head. good idea to draw a toucher. Mary Ann Harrigan says, tell Ginger Nut to pull his finger out. Well, when we were in Mackay doing Champion of Champions this year, there was a bit of a debate whether he was still Biscuits because of Ginger Nut, or some of them changed his name to Ice Bobo. And I didn't think I was going to mention that. But he can handle getting called Ice Bobo. She lost a little bit of colour out of that ginger hair. Well, Roger's got plenty of his own bowls to punch up there, 4 of them, or a gap between them for the jack. Got Pistol's bowl first. We'll call that a good blocker. This was his second bowl. Yes, a lot of people came back to earth when they played Keith Poole and Neil Hendricks next game. Pistol remembered what he did with the first one. Made 2. Good comment from Michael's wife, Dahlia, said, looks like Pistol needs a good lead, as she plays pairs with Pistol all the time. They're a mixed combination. Wesley Hedges, sometimes known as Sledge. Good to see the Sunshine Coast boys doing so well. Clive Williams is sitting, he's at Nobby's, hoping for a better day tomorrow. Well, can't be better than today. And I think Carol Savage has the idea. If I was his skip, I would have sent him to the bar by now. Be sent to the bar after that one too. Someone better get out there and get a drink for him. I think he needs one. Another handy bowl here.
Okay, Paul will be wanting to just tighten his line slightly, as long as he keeps the same weight. He's had good weight both those bowls.
Yes, the answer to that earlier is very true. Neil Holt says 2, you say 6. I better take this message, Robbie.
Okay, no worries. Okay, looks like Pistol's just drawn the shot. Roger's got a good track, it's just whether he's got the speed. And it looks like he has. Great bowl. Pistol can afford to reach this now. He's played it very good. Brilliant bowl. Probably makes 3 shots. It'll help the enthusiasm a bit more now. Get that confidence level back up a bit. Well, Roger's weight wasn't too bad. Just that little bit of a line, that wind is holding, and I think he allowed a little bit too much for it. Just got to clear that pistol and you'll be right. And that should count as well. There should be at least 3 there. Oh, good effort, Roger. Taken out 2, 3, and this should be 4. Or possibly be 4. Looks a bit different on this angle. Comfortable. Okay, game on again. Can't bring you up to date with any of the scores from the open pairs which are round on green 3. The scoreboards are way down the far end. And every time I go close to looking out there, there's always people standing in front of them. So apologies for that. Okay, Mick's just a little shy on that one. And Paul's struggling to get the weight there as well. That's a little bit better, Mick. Paul just needs to put another 2 or 3 feet onto his last bowl. You can see the wind holding that out there. That's better, Mick. Reach the head. It's a good bowl there. Gives Pete something that he can play to. balls played this well. I would say he's probably holding one. Yeah, Hoops, you're dead right. They have left me, deserted me. But I'm used to that. Okay, you see what Roger can do here. He's got Paul's bowl coming up if we can actually see it, if Paul will just shift out of the way slightly. Okay, Pete's coming a good bit of air, it just depends on the speed now. He's puffing out a bit of blue smoke. Line was brilliant. Better looking line from Roger. He's played that very well. It's at least one. I do favour the blue bowl of Paul's for second, but I have known to be wrong at times, but it certainly looks that way. Okay, Pete's got everything coming on of his team coming in on the backhand there, but the way his bowls swing, he's going to have to rely on a little bit extra speed to get any push up, unless he's just going to try and cold draw it. Okay, it'll be interesting now. They'll probably put a tape on that, possibly. Oh, there's still another bowl to come. My apologies. No, they're going to take what's there. We don't know whether it's one or two. Roger's just waited to do the board, so we'll find out very shortly. That was just the one. And just under halfway through the game. Still got an hour and 30 to go, so it looks like they're going to well and truly get their 21 ends in within the 2.5 hour time limit. Okay, here's a bit of an update after 6 ends. And the over 60 men's pairs. Mackenzie 6, Green 6, Edwards 10. Very hard to read that writing on the other one. Anyway, Red Edwards up 10-1. K Franklin 2, D Black 11. S Green 3, Aussie Moore 7. Graham Hooper 4, Gary Gilligan 7. Glenn Bailey and Neville Jenkins 7 apiece. P Gray and M Bonzulik 7 apiece as well. And the open pairs after 6 ends. Crichton 3, O'Brien 4, Webster 7, Crease 8, Gosley 8, Rodder 5, Pollock 6, Christie 5, Karim 6, Crocker 13, Baker and Bester 4 apiece, Kane Nelson 9, Dale McWhinney Shillington 3, Aaron Houston 10, Drew Hay 1. Okay, that's after the 6 ends, round the greens. Would be nice to be able to read the writing a little bit better. Okay, Paul's just going to run into his others, but going to help it a bit. It's still a couple of feet it needed though to come. Mick's persevering on this tight hand. It looks to be coming in a little bit hot. But at this stage he could be holding a couple. No, he's not. I would say the blue bowler Paul's is holding a shot at the moment. Comfortably. Thanks, Pete. G'day, Chuck Cleary. Who else have we got here? Who are the others just come on? Tony Schubert, Wayne Masters, or Kathy. Probably more likely Wayne. Go Milo. I'm not too sure who Milo is. Okay, Pete's still a couple of Pete's required. Rogers has got to beat those bowls of Paul's to count as well. Looks to be on a good track depending on the speed, and the speed looks pretty good.
I'm back. Yes, that's how many, Robbie? 2, 3?
Oh, that's a couple at the moment, only 2.
Trying to get in on that hand against the breeze. His hand is... Well, they're back in the game from when I left. Had a little bit of match business to do, and I've missed quite a few of these people. To answer Neil Holt, Delia's got him a drink out there, but it's got a fly in it at the moment. And then we have Kim Ellis, Steve Blackburn. We have, we just call him Son of Pistol. Some sort of gun. Hoops. Yes, we've deserted him. And Tony Schubert, let's go Pistol. Wayne Masters, go Milo.
And do you know who Milo is?
No.
Okay, that's 2 of us. That's good. I thought I'd missed something. Looks like just a 1.
We'll get over on the other side. Natalie Turner watching from Blackwater. And Chock Cleary. Go hard, and that's about how many beers that Biscuits would need to have. I don't know whether Delia whipped that fly out of his drink or just left it in there.
Well, it was probably doing no harm.
It was doing breaststroke when I saw it.
Was it? Okay. Well, it's not too bad. It's when they're doing backstroke. You really got to start worrying.
Well, it's about the right grass on that tight side. As he gets onto the fast running bit, he might run up. Yep.
It's a good start.
A little bit of nightmare for the greenkeepers. This one's got a bit of turn on it. You can't have less than 15 knots at Windy Hill any time. That's a still day.
Just looking at those flags, just wondering who put the Bowls Queensland flag up. Because they, yeah. It's normally on the pole on the left-hand side of that triple one.
Sorrow delegated that.
Okay. That would explain it, Jimmy.
Well, there we go. We got two wingers. Wendell Saylor and Mickey Hancock. One wing, one on each wing.
Weight is brilliant.
Get the grass right next time. He's in the money.
Roger, I hope you're not going to stay there. Thank you.
Playing down the tight side. That's probably too wide.
Yes, that breeze is certainly holding them.
Another
holding
good
out on
weight.
that side.
Maybe. Might have to hit the kitty. Like that. That's the way to hit the kitty. It didn't go.
Wow.
Pistol's back. Pistol's
No, that was Mick.
Pistol's jumped in the air, felt his
Oh.
muscles.
He's been
A
waiting
bit of
all
assistance. A bit of assistance didn't hurt anybody.
waiting all morning for Mick to do that to him or for him.
Mm.
Mick's just struggled a little bit with his weight on the rink.
We've sent our roving reporter around, Anne. We might have some scores on Aussie Moore Ray Glasser game.
I just updated them about 5 minutes
Oh,
ago.
okay. Sorry.
But I think I can see that scoreboard from here. Aussie's with Colin Bray, isn't he?
Yep. The beer has certainly helped.
I can see they
I just think that the first two or three weren't working properly.
I can see they played 10 ends.
Which one,
Just can't see
Pistol?
the scores.
Which one?
Okay, it's 9-3 to Aussie and Colin after 10 ends.
All right, 9-3 to Aussie Moore and Colin after
10 ends.
10
So
ends.
12 shots scored in 10 ends, a very tight game.
12 shots scored in 10 ends. Okay, Robbie. Needs a friend, Pistol. That's none too wide. It is the tight hand, does it? Did its best to get around that bowl.
It protected it a little bit though.
Welcome back, Mick. Warren Downey. Righto, Paul. We can have a look at the head, are we? This pistol jogs along the bank.
I think Paul called something that Roger wasn't quite happy with, and Roger can see another shot, which
Yep.
is makes sense for them to communicate. It's no use the lead calling a shot and the skip completely ignoring him and playing something else. They did the right thing, get to talk it over and work as a unit.
Talk it over and then take no notice.
I think he would have taken notice. Roger's that sort of critter who will listen to his the other players. I've watched him a few times over the years.
Well, he plays a lot with Alan Newman.
He does, yep. And they're a pretty formidable pair.
He said, don't get that one.
Yep.
Now, any of those Jack-Eye ones come into the count?
That back bowl around about 5 o'clock.
Must be close to a counter. There's
Is
only
it?
the one short bowl.
That front one's closer than what you think too.
Okay, well, Pistols, I thought he was round that first one. Wasn't quite here. He was round it if he'd been up.
Yep, looks like it's just a one. It all helps, gets them closer towards that 15 to match them.
You think it'd help if Walsh started playing right hand instead of left hand?
Well, I have noticed he was standing on the wrong side of the bowl. I thought it was an optical illusion for a start. I thought my eyes were playing tricks on me, but yeah, no, he's definitely standing on the wrong side.
That's when everybody says haven't seen a good left-hander since Rod Laver.
There's a couple of good left-handers out there in the bowling world.
Well, 15-10, half-time basically, 9 ends to go.
I think it was during the junior state champs. We had one team, I think there was three out of the 8 were all left-handers in that game.
Take that. Walsh draws a touch at last end. Paul Warren comes back into the swim with a toucher. It's the windy side. $17-4 next door now.
And they really shot away.
And they've all got 12 ends on the board in the over 60s games here.
You know, a 3x3 is certainly quicker than the 2-and walk. You're saving at least a couple of minutes, if not 3 minutes an end.
Well, we've got that one behind as long as it doesn't go in the ditch.
Yeah, it stopped okay. Yeah, Paul's well down again.
Good spot. No, just thought it was going a little bit further than that. It's not very far away at all.
Yes, they're pulling up quite quick now, aren't they?
some chance. Sitting on the second shot. Thought it was going to get inside that one. Did sit on the second shot. Need a bit of help to get there, but...
He had the shoulder there to use.
And was turning. Turning like bowls used to many years ago.
Yep. I'm not too sure what sort of style or model of bowls he's using.
It's always played with bowls that turn. Yes. Mick didn't leave him many positional bowls.
And he's got that one, he's got one right behind.
He's got one 15 feet behind. It's another good bowl here to give him some chance of scoring. Maybe. If he arrives, that's close. And to arrive. Good bowl. Good bowl. 8 inches short, whatever it is. Can't answer that one, Delia. You've got a mortgage on it at the moment.
Oh, Taylor Vectors.
Thanks, Steve.
I brought over a set of maestros with me from New Zealand many years ago, and they sent them up to the sunny coast to get them tested and stamped, and because they didn't have a master one for it, they set it to the Vector master bowl, and it was, had to use them as tinny anchors. Not one of them was the same, and neither of them, out of the 4 of them, you couldn't get 2 on the same line, or to get the same line and same finish. So it was the Vector Master that they tweaked it to, which certainly didn't help the cause. Roger's going to run and take that one.
Yep.
It's a wise choice. It's not about getting margins in this game. All you want is a W. And if that helps him on the cause a bit, it's a wise choice. Wipes out another end that the opposition can't score on, and it just keeps his nose in front.
Well, it was hard to get another shot. He'd draw within 3 or 4 inches without tapping it. Could you see who the score is in that one on rink 3? David Green's rink.
David Green, I'm picking, he's with G somebody or other.
Yep, Gary Dan.
Okay, yep, they're down 7-16 after 12.
Okay.
Okay, with the way that wind is going to be interesting when we change the green direction. They'll be right into the teeth of the wind.
Yeah, well, be a bit later in the day. Swing a little bit more to the east. Come off. Biscuits is back in business. Come a little bit more to the east and be 30 degrees probably.
Yeah, 'cause at the moment it looks pretty much southerly.
It's nearly up and down the green at the moment.
And it's cold enough to be a southerly too.
Yeah. Yes. Was out there with that phone call. Having a bit of problems with some of their pennants out in the bush. Even more bush than Bagara. Would have been nice to be up biscuits, something behind. Called a blocker.
Okay, and I'll just update that score for you. 10-4 after 12 to Aussie and Colin.
10-4 after 12. They're still scoring, hardly scoring any.
Yep.
Whoops. Never looked like missing.
Okay, that opened it up a bit.
Peeled it straight out of the head. 2 shots, I'd guess. Maybe 1.
Well, Daylight's got shot.
Pistol's not here either.
Paul's got second shot.
No, David Green was saying how wonderful the carpet at Helensvale was yesterday. Knowing Greenie for 40 years and how well he plays on fast greens and how well he doesn't play on heavy greens. I thought
They would have played on green too at Helensvale. That is a lovely carpet.
yes, they played on the good
Yep.
on the carpet at Helensvale. He had all nice things to say, and that's unusual about anything. Call that second shot pistol. But he was part of that famous B-grade triples team in 1984, after we'd all been playing 1 year. Jim C, John C and David Green
Okay.
won the B-grade triples on an extra end. And is an excellent player on fast greens. If there's money on, if it's social, it could get beat by anybody. As soon as there's money on, it changes to a different person.
Well, you can't hold that against him.
And thinking that he would win his section whoever he played against on the carpet and lose his section on whoever he played on heavy green.
Yep.
In this standard of play, he's playing someone who won a section yesterday that I don't really know. I don't know Peter, the umpire's last name.
So, yeah, Peter Bryan.
Fantastic worker.
Oh, absolutely. Another one to Paul and Roger.
We have great umpires at home with Mark Winter and Jesse Cannon. But he's got a helper today. He's been doing 3 greens by himself most of the time.
They've got a list up here. I can see it on the desk just to the left-hand side of me for all of the days of the Australian Open, for volunteers and all that sort of thing, umpires, markers and so forth. And Pete's name's on every single day there.
Well, he's been every single day here.
Yep. Hard worker.
I've only
Loves
been here since the 5th. Whatever it was on that Tuesday before the district sides.
Yep, that was 5th.
He's been here every day. Except one. And that was the called off day. He came here on when we moved to Paradise Point because he didn't get the message that we weren't playing.
Oh, wow.
Here. So he came in from Bow Desert anyway.
Yeah, he's got about an hour trip, or 3/4 of an hour trip at least. But him and Bev, they travel anywhere for bowls. Absolutely wonderful pair of people.
Sort of thereabouts, but mightn't be the winners. They're 2 bowls inside a metre. Got to pick it up. No, we don't have to pick it up. You only have to arrive.
Yeah, that's
well,
a
there
great
you
bowl
go.
from
He's
Mick.
back in business. I think you should keep walking and celebrate that with getting that fly out of that beer.
Now Paul says, oh, well, we might just come a little bit tighter here. It's actually the line isn't
Gee,
too
that
bad.
hung
with that
nicely,
breeze.
didn't it? Look at that.
Yep.
Yeah, he got it away from the jack.
That's a good bowl.
It makes it a bit of difference.
Now Mick's just got to tidy this up a bit, and it looks like he's under the line.
No, he's not much under the line.
Wow, that's holding there.
Might be some sort of a spot there.
Plus he's got super 10s, so they're a little bit tighter than the average one.
So we did go 16 ends for the pairs and for the 2x2x2s and 21 ends for the other, and we got shuffled to play 18 ends, but when we got shuffled to 18 ends, big try, we've left it the over 60s will get much more time off the green. Well, that's a reasonable spot because Roger won't be short. There's a couple of monks coming past us there.
Oh yes.
3 of them.
2 monks and a bird.
Okay, let's draw grass. Draw grass with sitting weight. Not that far away, got some sort of a spot. Be a bit careful here, pistol. Might hit the kitty.
Paul, what are you doing?
Might hit the kitty for 1 down. Well, he's got 4 second shots now. Come down on the forehand with these turning bowls and pop that one out for 5. Alan Howard's watching down the end there. Yes, just walked past, saw Alan Howard. Now File is predicting Pistol to come back and win 1918. Righto. Have you got... Oh, Pistol didn't play it quick enough. One more. 18-10.
And still got an hour to go. I think these ones will be finished well and truly in time.
Yep.
Especially if all four of them do. And I've got the opportunity of getting those cables started and done before.
Yep.
The other
You have a
ones are
bit more
finished.
time up your
Yep.
sleeve.
They've played 15 there, they've played 14. We played 14 and we played 14.
They're all going approximately square across the four games on here. At least now it's knockout. We've got to write the cards out. We only need to look at one, but last night we had to look at who won the section after we'd done all the scores.
Yep, and that's where that little hiccup was, and that after the third one where the guys...
Well, Drummond's behind the bar and I've already given him a serve.
Yep. You know, when they write the wrong scores or the scores the wrong way around on the card, then sign off on it. You'd think they've been around long enough.
Well, the borderline New Zealand rep. Borderline New Zealand rep he scores 15, so he writes 18 next to his name and he writes 15 next to the other bloke's name. Pretty hard to get that one right.
Probably just looked at the opposition's card and just
Well,
copied the front from there.
more
That's
than
what some people
likely,
do.
being a loser, he was concentrating all that well. Could have lost on the last kiddie movement or something or other because he only lost by 3. Peter's going to measure that jack and find out it's in. It's in by 18 inches.
Okay, Mick's played a good one here.
Wonder Biscuits. Jason Borg. It's not biscuits. We're trying to be nice here. I couldn't answer Dahlia on who the best bowler in the family was. Everybody else seems to comment on that particular aspect of this game. Jason Borg's the last one.
Sometimes it's wise just to sit on the fence, Jimmy.
Well, might catch that short one.
Okay, well that gives Mick and Peter 2 shots.
Yeah, Pistols might get back from there. Oh, he's not going to get up from there.
This is speed. effort from Roger. He gave the bowler a chance.
Needs a little straightener. Or maybe not. Maybe just draws a shot.
I believe that gives him at least 3.
Some chance if he's up. I don't know that he's up when he hits that second bit. Oh, comes through it and draws it.
Played it very, very well.
Oh. Don't know that he's up. You got no idea.
Yes, I'm a bit worried about you sometimes, Jimmy.
Gets up, gets onto that shiny patch and doesn't dig in like 2 metres back. Got to get back to his own bowl.
Yes,
Maybe.
We'll give it that shiny patch.
Round that. Would have been close without that.
We'll give that shiny piece a bit of a spell, Savo.
Yes, we're going away. Not going to play on that shiny patch. Give it a bit of a chance to live.
Actually, I thought we might have been on 6, 5 and 6 this morning instead of the 6 and 7. That would have freed this one up a little bit as well. As you can see, all the mat marks from the last week and a half. About 3 feet.
Pretty handy.
Yep, that's a good bowl.
This one's not too bad either. Depends on the last. Possibly where a winner is. 2 foot behind the head. 18 inches behind the head. We're a bit short on comments at the moment, Robbie.
Yeah, I've noticed that people are engrossed in the game, you see.
Is that it?
Either that or the way making a coffee.
Touches this kitty, it'll make 2. Great try.
You can see that flag in the corner behind the scoreboard there on the screen. It's there's fair whipping around there compared with the others. On that end one now though, the Bob's Queensland ones, it was bending over. Yes, it's certainly living up to the reputation of Windy Hill.
I remember at a winter carnival in July, they used to have a Kiwi Day. And because there were so many Kiwis over here at that time of the year to play in the Gold Coast Fours,
Yep.
I think the greens were closed in New Zealand.
Yeah, yes, yeah, in the middle of
And
winter.
you had to book in 2 years in advance to get on the green playing fours.
He said, tell me there used to be huge numbers. Oh, look at that one come back.
Makes your eyes water, doesn't it? See a bowl come back like that on a 12-second green.
Reminds me of my old 5 standard weights.
We had an update from Peter Lovell when I was away, did we?
Yes, yeah, that was ages
So
ago.
who
up
was
to
winning
6
the best Baker game? Do you remember?
7 apiece.
7 apiece.
I thought he would have been back by now.
Well,
Maybe he's
he
taken...
was talking about doing every 8 ends, but I don't know whether that was 8 of these ones or 8 of those ones.
He came in after 6 ends out there before. Most of them had played 6 ends. Maybe he's taken a feather out of Josh's book and just does the roving every now and again. Hey Josh. You're good. You do well.
If he's up and touches this like that,
And got at least 1, possibly 2.
that's not his other bowl.
I don't... Oh, it must be.
I'm thinking it's
Okay.
4.
Mick saying it's 4 down. Too many red bowls there for me to take notice of.
I think the deep red ones are Walshies,
Yeah.
so I'm thinking it's got to be 4.
Okay.
4 at this stage of the game. Here it comes.
Yeah, he's given this a good
Here
chance.
it comes. Like that. Just 1.
Great bowl.
Oh, it's 1 down. It fell on it. Scorecard's got a lot of 1s on the same side now. Hello, McWhinnies are off the green. I might have to do a runner just to check things are all happening right.
No worries at all. Yep, that's the one, the left-hand side from Jim. That's it. Okay, we're getting down in the nitty-gritty. 4 ends to go. 45 minutes, heaps of time. David Clapham. Hello from Cairns. Yeah, you're always working hard to bowl. I get the odd game now and again, David. I'm actually going to play Friday, which is, what's today? Today's Thursday. I'll be playing tomorrow in the singles. That'll be my first game since the Easter singles here at Muzzy. Don't get much chance to play. There's always stuff to be done. Another handy bowl from Paul. Looks to be a little bit on the skinny side. That breeze is, if you're whipping it across there now. Let's see. Yes, you're right on that one. I'll be down at Broadbeach. And I believe I'm on green 1, which is, it's not a bad green. I used to enjoy playing on that one between that and number 4. 4 was probably the most favourite one, but just because it was always running a little bit quicker. But green 1, I've had a bit of success on that over the years. Quite enjoy that one. Okay, question to help you out. What bowls are the armed gentlemen using? Well, Steve Junior, one of them is bluish and one of them is reddish. But I'll tell you what the breed of them is at the moment. I'll just see if I can get a side view. Let me just zoom into that one and they bumped it. Okay, well, this one coming down is on a pretty good track. It depends on the speed. Okay, Rogers using, gee, it's very hard to read on the red. Makes it interesting. It's got to be close if he's going to go in and do the finger measure. He reckons he's down to that one of pistols. Out of the way. Yeah, definitely one now to pistol. It's going to be hard for him to make another shot other than coming through the backhand, through that port and use the shoulder of Paul's bowl. Very hard to draw another one on the backhand. So it's definitely the forehand would be what I would look at. He's got a zone coming up and also Mick's in front of it. Yes, he's certainly favouring that shot by the look of it. Dynamics, thanks Stephen. That would be Paul's bowls of the dynamic, I would think, because I know they're arrows. Okay, here we go after Well, we'll just wait for this bowl to come down. It's the end to finish, and we'll give you an update of round the greens. Okay, what a great bowl. I believe that's 2. Could be 3. Just missed how many fingers were there. We'll update the scoreboard in a minute once Roger does that. Only 2. 20 to 12 after 18. 3 ends to go. 3 threes will win them the game. Okay, that's a great start from Mick. Sorry, I was just doing some other stuff here. Thanks, Sammy. Okay, Mick's second one behind the head too, which is good. Okay, Paul's having a bit of a look at this. He's got a pretty good line with that wind holding him. Yeah, excellent bowl, made shot. Great weight control. It's always hard when you're playing the tight hand. You're just not too sure how the wind is going to affect your bowl. Anyway, we'll get back to these around the greens. The men's over 60 pairs, and this is after 18 ends, so only 3 ends to go in these games. H. Mackenzie 19, D. Green 14, R. Edwards 20, M. Sealis, it looks like 14, K. Franklin 7, D. Black 22, S. Green 5, O. Moore 14, G. Hooper 11 and G. Gilligan 11, G. Bailey 15, N. Jenkins 10, P. Gray 12 and M. Bonzulik 20. Okay, and the open pairs for the men, and this is after 12 of the 18 ends. And no, he's still 1 down. M. Crichton 15, S. Bryan 4, J. Webster 11, J. Crease 16, N. Gosley 18, T. Rodder 5, C. Pollock 10, D. Christie 10, L. Karim 8, K. Crocker 20, S. Baker 8, R. Bester 8, wow, Kane Nelson 15, D. McWhinney Shillington 5. Now I do believe that those guys have finished that game. But Bakes and Bester, 8 apiece after 12 ends. There were 4 apiece after 6, so it's a real good tight game between a couple of work buddies there. Yeah, they both share an office, I believe, at various times, and yeah, there'll be no love lost between them on this game. They'll be both trying to win it. Okay, we'll keep that handy in case somebody missed it and I want a replay of it or another one of it. I was thinking Jimmy was going to see if there was anybody in there to come in and commentate, but doesn't look like he's found anybody. So you just have to put up with me again, or keep on putting up with me. Pete, that was unfortunate. Still only the one down though, so there was no damage done. And it opens it up for his last bowl. Oh, he might have already had it. Yeah. He's out of ammo. Looks like it's just the one. Yep, 21-12 with a couple of ends to go. Okay, so unless Pete scores on this end, they'll be shaking hands after this one. 9 behind with 2. He's got to score at least a 3 on this end. And they've struggled to score 3s throughout the whole game. So it's not that, what's the word, no, I can't think of it. Somebody be able to tell me. That's a handy start from Paul. So Mick needs to draw this or at least reach the head. And if that goes in the ditch, that's going to be a wasted bowl. Unfortunately, it has gone into the ditch. It does make it tougher. They need at least a 3. Steve Barefoot, it's not really the bowls that are doing it. That wind, especially down the second half of the rink, heading away from the clubhouse here, that breeze is really holding the bowls out. Right across the board, you can see that people, if they're playing on the backhand, they're only taking about a foot of grass. Okay, that bowl of Paul's is going to make it very, very difficult to get 3 out of this end. Mick's got to definitely get his last behind the head, or oh no, he doesn't want to crack an egg on it. He's got to get it behind, and Pete's got to get a couple behind before he cracks it. Okay, what have you done here, Mick? Just made it just about impossible. Bristol's got to get that jack away from there, so he'd have to draw it round those front reds on his backhand to draw the jack off with enough speed to take it away from Paul's bowl by a foot or so, and then draw 2 more with it without Roger upsetting the apple cart. So the odds are probably 1 to zilch, or 1 to infinity, and zilch chances. Unless you can kill it. and it's not going to kill very easily. That looks to be pretty tight up against that bowl, and the angle of that would go straight into the ditch. But it's his only hope. Playing with a controlled weight, and his bowl's turning into the wind. Okay. Yeah, just having a look at the angle of that bowl and the jack. Yeah, it's going to stay in the ditch. So it's going to be very, very hard to kill. Roger's just put another one round the back in case. But the thing is, the margins don't matter anymore. It's the big W that you're looking for. Hey, what's Roger done? Doesn't have to get anywhere near the head. Yep. That's not silly there. Yeah, a couple of shots. 23-12, the end result. Well done to Paul and Roger. Good exhibition on playing on a tricky rink with a tricky wind. And commiserations to Mick and Peter, but they did very well to get the last 16 anyway. So what we'll do now is we'll sign off. I'm going to have to wait for these other ones to finish their games, and then I've got to swap all the cabling around from east-west to north-south. We should be back on air around about 20 to 12. We're a little bit behind. Certainly don't panic. Just means to say that these guys have just possibly held me up a little bit, and once I get all that done, I've still got to set up the cameras and level them again and get all of the wording right for the next game, which we don't know who it's going to be yet. So we do know it's going to be an open pairs, and it could be any one of those teams. So thank you very much for putting up with us this morning. My apologies for my commentary, but yeah, we'll have Brian possibly here into the second game at some stage. In the meantime, we must thank the sponsors of this event, and the 2026 Bowls Queensland State Championships are proudly sponsored by Experience Gold Coast, which is very good that they've come on board again. It's always good to promote our region. And of course the finals are hosted by Club Musgrave, and we've also got to thank Paradise Point for a couple of days we were down there doing some of the games. Special thanks to the Queensland Government, Sports and Recreation Department, and the Bowls Queensland Match Committee, who have worked tirelessly over these last 10 or 11 days, and especially getting it organised to have these piers all done and dusted in 2 days instead of 3. It was quite an achievement for them to get the green space and everything organised for that. So thank you very much to the Match Committee. And of course, Bowls Queensland is always proudly sponsored and supported by Mullins More Than Law, Queensland Government, BCIB Insurance Brokers, TGI Puma, J. Carroll Club Promotions, and the Bioscapes Group. So if you can, any of you need any of the products or services that these people provide, certainly go for it, because they certainly inject some good money into our great game. Anyway, thank you very much for that. I'm Robbie Allen, and I'm signing off. See, it was really good, and we'll catch you around about 20 to 12, quarter to 12. Take care until then. Bye.